Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Chris, and welcome to LinuxTechGeek. So I have been using Gentoo Linux for quite a long time now, and honestly, there's not very many things that piss me off about this distribution. However, there are times when I either make a mistake when compiling something that I realized the mistake after I already started the compilation process, and or I just put it off until I do an update or something like that, and I have to recompile that software again. Sometimes the software takes a while to compile. It's one of the bigger programs, and I kind of made the same mistake. So let's go ahead and jump over to the desktop and I'll show you guys what I did. All right, let's pull up a terminal. So earlier today, I did a system update. Okay, I did a emerge world and everything went smoothly. And I noticed that Rust was going to update from the 1.69 to the 1.71 version. Okay, and as I was looking at the Rust use flags, I noticed that I didn't compile Rust initially with Rust format, which helps format your code. I didn't compile it with Rust Analyzer, and there was something else that I forgot to put a use flags with Rust. Now, I probably could have solved all of this stuff by just installing the Rust bin package, the binary package, and that probably would have solved it. However, I don't like to use a lot of binary packages. I only use binary packages really when I have to, like Firefox and some of those bigger programs. And the only reason I use it with Firefox is because Firefox would take forever and a day to actually compile. So as I was looking for Rust, though, as I was looking at Rust, and I want to show you guys this, I noticed I did not have a lot of this stuff enabled, right? Like I didn't have Clippy enabled. I didn't have Rust Analyzer, Rust format, and there was something else. We're not gonna compile it with the nightly. And parallel compiler, I read that I think this is still beta. So I don't know, if that would hurt anything. But I do want this Rust Analyzer, and I do want this Rust format. So, and I think I want Clippy. Let's check what Clippy is real fast. Okay, it's a Rust code linter. Yeah, I would like that feature as well. So what we kind of need to do is I need to pull up another terminal, and I need to add some of these use flags to Rust and then recompile Rust so that way I get some of these features. So we're going to do portage package.use, and then I would just call this Rust. Looks good to me. And then we need to, I'll do a, I'm going to type there for a second, greater than or equal to dev lang Rust, and then we'll do version 1.71.1, and then we'll do Clippy, Rust Analyzer, Rust format, and I think we might need something else. We'll do Rust source, and let me see. Do we have the documentation? No, we don't even have the documentation, do we? Put doc in there as well. And what's dist? It uses dist. So Recompiling Rust. Install disk tarballs. Used for bootstrapping. Okay, we probably don't need that feature. But this actually looks good right here. So let's go ahead and re-emerge Rust here. Devling Rust. And we need to add all of that stuff, don't we? And let's see what nightly is super fast, because I don't want to have to keep recompiling this. So with nightly, you enable the nightly features. No, it does not install nightly, the nightly version, just enables features marked as nightly at time of release. Huh. Well, let me go ahead and add that as well. Because if I do ever want to switch to the nightly build, then I believe we do need this feature. And let's go ahead and recompile Rust. I'll bring you guys back as soon as this gets done. Okay, well, it looks like Rust just got done compiling. Just make sure that Rust format is installed just the way it's supposed to be. So now if we type that Rust fmt, and if we gave it some kind of Rust file, it would do that Rust format for us. So it looks like we got everything recompiled. Now, like I said at the very beginning of the video, this is my mistake, but this kind of goes to show you that even someone like me who uses Gentoo every single day, you just make small mistakes here and there, right? And the sucky part about Gentoo is when you make those mistakes, well, then you have to fix it. And a lot of times you have to do a recompile, and whenever you start adding more and more features to a program, it takes longer and longer to compile, right? Because it's installing more features with that program. So I could have probably done, I probably didn't even need to make this video, but I did want to make this video just to kind of show you guys that, hey, you know what, shit does happen sometimes, and you got to fix it. All right, so I do want to thank you guys for watching, and until next time, you guys take care, be safe, and peace.